Howdy folks, you're watching Deuce and Guns, and if you watch my channel any, you'll know that I put cameras in very precarious places. I put cameras down range, I shoot toward cameras, I put cameras on the outside of my vehicles, and I drive through the farm, I drive down the street at pretty high speeds, I have it on the Deuce and a half, on the F250, and on the Fiesta, and I'll put that outside on suction cups. So sometimes I'll lose them, sometimes they get destroyed. So I need a budget-friendly, a budget-minded action camera that I can use. And I was perusing through Amazon and I found a $25 action camera. It's like, there's no way that's good. But I had to buy it just in case. If it's good enough to use on at least as B footage for my channel, that will help me quite a bit in saving money when I do destroy them, because I do destroy these cameras embarrassingly often. So in order to test this, I put together this rig right here. And this is a way that I can test a camera that I know is great, that I used a lot for years and years actually, is the Yi 4K camera. This thing is the cat's meow. This is the reason why GoPro, the company GoPro, is going out of business. GoPro go gone. And then about a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, I bought this camera. This camera it's called the 4K Ultra HD camera. They go by several different names. These are generic. These are like, basically, these are jelly bean cameras. There's one company that makes them all, and they just slap a bunch of different stickers on them. Whoever gives them the most money, that's the name they're sticking on it this week. Next week will be something different. And this $65 4K camera, 4K Ultra camera, it came with several mounts and a housing, a waterproof housing and everything with it. So it is a pretty good deal. And I have used this for my B footage. I use this downrange. I put this right up next to the target. So I'm shooting right next to it. There's some footage of it right now. And I've used it in a couple of videos lately for my more precarious views. I'll put this there instead of risking my $200 camera, which this has gone down to about 180 now, 170 or 180. So this is still the best buy. And this brings us to the $25 camera. It's just simply called the HD 1080p. They have several different names out there, and I'll leave some links in the description below the video if you do want to buy this one, or any of these actually. I'll leave links in the description below the video. So first of all, let's take a look and see what all these cameras can do in indoor environments. So I have all three of them set up ready to go, along with my Big Daddy that I'm filming this with, my Canon 70D. And that's my studio camera. I've got all three of these and that sucker pointed at the door. That's my cat room. And this is where I put my cats up at night, because they go insane at night. So I got to put them up. And when I open this door, there's always a cat stampede. So here we are, all three cameras rolling and a cat stampede coming at it. And this is what you can expect from a pretty much generic indoor shoot. There's plenty of light, although it is kind of backlit, but you're going to see that anyway in any kind of indoor shooting environment. Now I also took this whole setup down to the farm, so you can see basically in bright daylight, in shade, under a canopy in the woods, and just in overcast conditions. You'll see all that with all three of these cameras. Kind of an overcast day. It started out sunny. Well, it started out cold as crap. Then it got sunny. It went from 7 degrees to 22, 23, and now it's already starting to drop again. The temperature's starting to drop since the sun's going down. Sun's over here. It's going down a little bit, and we're overcast now. You'll never check my audio to see if I'm peaking or not. I may be. No, not too bad. Not too bad at all. What am I on, 90? Looking pretty good. I can see all three screens. Looking pretty good here. I love this tree. This is my favorite tree. About 10 years ago, this tree was supposed to die. And we left it here. It's like, you know what, tree? If you can hold on, you'll be the most amazing tree out there. And it is. Look at that sucker. Look at that sucker. That tree was supposed to die, and it said, nope, not today. Not today. Overcast with some light hitting me. There's slight shadows, but not overpowering. So this should be the very best scenario for these cameras. So this is what you can get. This is the best of the best of what you can get out of this camera right now. Let's talk about how long they last. I had some interesting things when I was testing this. Number one, we'll start off with the good one, the best one, the Yi 4K. That lasted almost 2 hours and 50 minutes non-stop. It did one single file. Actually, it said several files. It blocks them up into, I think, 5 or 10 minute segments. I can't remember, but they overlap, so there's no footage lost at all. Next up, the $65 4K Ultra camera. This lasted 1 hour and 40 minutes non-stop, and that's also great. It did split them up into different segments, into different video files, but no footage was lost, and again, it lasted 1 hour and 40 minutes non-stop. Also pretty good, especially for $65, and it comes with several mounts, including the waterproof case. And finally, the $25 action camera, the HD 1080p camera, and it did some weird stuff. Okay, I set it up, and it ran for 26 minutes and 20 seconds, and then shut off. I came back down to the bunker to check it, and it wasn't working, obviously. So I turned it back on, and I got it recording again, which it recorded another segment of 26 minutes and 20 seconds. Alrighty, it did that a third time, and then the fourth time the battery was kaput. So it did 3 different segments of 26-20, and that was it. Now, in conclusion, let's talk about these cameras, and I'm going to throw out 2 other cameras that I don't actually own, but I will still recommend. First of all, the ones I do own. The Yi 4K. This is excellent. This is fantastic. This is a fantastic action camera. You can get it, the camera itself, for about $170 off Amazon. Again, all these links are in the description below the video, but you can get it for $170, and you can get, I have a link to a big basket full of mounts and accessories and the waterproof case there for this particular camera that is super cheap. And I've been using all that myself for about 2 years now, and it's been perfect. So this is what I cannot recommend this enough. This is a great buy, and it's fantastic quality. Now, if you want to just dip your toes in the action camera market, you just need an action camera just to do a few little things here or there, or you're not sure if you want to spend over $100 on it, the 4K Ultra $65 camera, it comes with a bunch of accessories already, so you're already good there. And $65, that's hard to beat, and the quality is okay. Again, I use the quality. I use this camera for some of the B footage, for the secondary camera view, things of that nature, but it's not great. It's not going to be your hero camera. It's going to be your backup camera. Oh, that's the way I use it. And now what you've all been waiting for, the $25 action camera, the 1080p action camera. Is it any good? No. It's a piece of garbage. It is absolutely a piece of garbage. You saw the footage, the sound, the recording mic is awful. It does come with all the mounts and accessories and the waterproof case. It comes with all that for $25. How it does that, I have no idea. But it is a piece of garbage. That's how it does it. It's a piece of garbage. But it's already half broken. It arrived to my house half broken. The battery door case, or the battery door cover, was already broken out of the box. And I'm actually going to be returning this thing because it is a piece of garbage, and I will not be asking for another try. I will just be getting a refund. And I'll put that toward a decent camera instead. And now the other 2 options that I don't have on the table, but are excellent action camera options. Number 1, if you want the highest fidelity, the highest ability to record 4K in 60 frames per second, then there is a Yi 4K Ultra, Yi 4K Plus, and it's for $280. And that's just the camera itself. You got to buy all the accessories, which the same accessories for this work for that as well. So you'd be out the door with a bunch of accessories, including a waterproof case, for about $310, $320. And you'd have something that would rival the GoPro with their asking price of like $500. For just a shade over $300, you can have the best of the best of everything. And on the other end of the spectrum for the Yi camera company is the Yi Lite, L-I-T-E, Yi Lite. And it's still 4K. It's a 4K at 20 frames per second, so you're going to be probably shooting it mostly in the 1080p realm, which All these I tested in 1080p, no 4K, because I don't have a way to show that to you guys because I don't have a 4K setup. The Yi Lite is somewhere in between the Yi 4K here and the Ultra, the 4K Ultra. So it's somewhere between those two cameras, but it's very close to the capability of the Yi 4K, and it's only $100. It bumps up to about $120 if you want to keep the case, if you get the official Yi made waterproof case. But just get the $100 version and then get that other accessory group that I have linked below in the video. Now guys, I know this is kind of an odd review for me because I normally don't review electronics. Normally I'm reviewing, you know, cars, trucks, ammo, firearms. I'm reviewing things like that, you know, rough and tumble type stuff. So I'm normally not reviewing camera gear or electronics in general, unless it pertains to firearms or trucks. So I figured though that since I'm someone who puts a lot of miles on their cameras and uses these almost on a daily basis, probably I'm pretty qualified to tell you the ins and outs of these cheaper option action cameras. Now, if any of these cameras or accessories or anything like that interest you, I have links in the description below the video, and those are called associate links. They're kind of linked to the Deuce and Guns channel. So if you buy something through those links, they don't cost you anything, but it is a way for you to support the channel. So if you go through those links, you buy something on Amazon, I get like a piece of that, you know, 1-2%, something like that. It's very minor, but it does add up, and I can buy more things here from Amazon to review for you guys. So again, and it does not cost you a dime. Well guys, that's it for me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like and go up subscribe because I've got a lot more that's on the way. And if you have any comments, questions, or show ideas, leave that in the comment box below the video. And as always, you guys have a great day. See ya.